Hello, I welcome you to this video. In this video I'll be showing you guys how to create realistic grass in Lumion. If you look at this video, you'll see that this grass is realistic. These are some of the things that make your rendering, especially your external rendering, more realistic. Without further ado, let's get into my Revit and Lumion, and I will show you step by step how to produce this type of realistic grass in Lumion and Revit. Let's get started. Now this is my Revit modeling, and you can see this is my grass. You can see that I have two types of grass. One is this dark color and this one is one light color. Why do I make it two types of grass? The reason is when we get to Lumion, we are going to make these ones that are closer to the camera to be 3D grass, and 3D grass is always very heavy in Lumion. So if you have a large grass area that is 3D grass, it is going to make your Lumion to be slow, especially when you are applying other things like material, when you are still working in Lumion and then you apply grass to a large area. It is going to slow down your rendering. It is also going to slow down your work. Your computer will be lagging, it will be slowing down. So to avoid that, I will recommend that before you create this, you would have set your frame in Lumion. When you have set your frame, you have known the area that you are going to render. Then the area that is going to appear in your rendering, that the grass is going to show in your rendering, that is the area that you are going to make this particular color. Then the area that are farther away from your camera, that is not too close, nobody can see whether it is 3D grass, you are going to apply this other grass to it. The color doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that let the material be different. And irrespective of the software you are using for your modeling, whether you are using Revit or you are using SketchUp or ArchiCAD, simply make the grass material to be two type. Okay, then when you are done, let's get into our Lumion now. Now I am in my Lumion now. If you see, you can see that is that grass that I was talking about. This grass is closer to me, and if you look at my frame, you see my frame, you see that this is closer to me, and since it's closer to me, I'm going to use 3D grass so that it will impress my client. This is another frame. Let me show you another frame. You see, this is another frame. This is going to be 3D grass, but the ones that are far away will be other grass. All right, so I'm going to go to build mode now, and when I am in build mode, let's start with the grass that are far. You see that this grass that are far, we are going to go to material, then select this grass. These ones are far away, so we don't care whether it's the grass grow or not. All we need is let them appear green, that's all. So I'm going to apply landscape material to those ones, and you will see that it looks like grass. Yes, and it's actually a grass. If I select it now, you see that it's a grass. Let me check this one and go to landscape. If I go to landscape now, and on the grass, This is how you on the grass in Lumion 12.5. So if I view it closely now, you see that it's actually grass, and you can even make it to grow by increasing the size. You see, if I increase the size now, you see that the grass is growing. But there is a problem. If you make all this grass, it is going to slow down your system because there are so many polygons, and because of great number of polygons that Lumion have to render, it is going to slow down your system. So because of this, what I will rather do is just apply the landscape material and put it off, because since it's far away from the camera, nobody cares. Nobody can even see that the grass is growing. Okay, the only thing they will see is that it is green. Okay, so but the ones that are closer, now these ones that are closer to the camera, we care that the grass should grow. Okay, so we are going to go to our material, select this, and then once you have selected that grass, you are going to go to various and you select 3D grass. Then all these, you can pick any one that you want. The one that I like most is this. This is the one that I love most. This is good also, but this is the one I love most, so I picked that particular one. And if I double click on it now, you can actually adjust this. You can change the color and make it more green, put it in between. Then if you want the grass to be bigger, you can make it bigger. Okay, if I want to make it bigger, increase the size. You see, there are so many things you can do here. Then you can increase the cutout. If I do this, you see that the grass will not be too high. Okay, it depends on what you want. It depends on what you want. You can set so many things here. The size can be bigger or smaller, and once you are done with the setting, you click this. Okay, now before you apply this grass material, you would have done everything you need to do in Lumion. All the settings you need to do, like application of other materials, humanization, that is placing of trees, human being, cars, lights. You would have done everything. This is the last thing you will do. Even in your animation, before you apply this grass, you would have produced your animation. The only thing that is left is rendering. So in other words, application of grass is the next thing you do before you render. Otherwise, if you apply it before you start applying other material or doing other settings, it will slow down your system and it will make the work to be too slow, and you may not like the result you get. So I hope if you follow these steps, it is going to help you a lot. I hope you have benefited a lot from this training today. Make sure you give me video testimonial. See you in the next training. Bye.